Hey guys, it's me again, Joel, your Bisaya reader, and welcome to another video. And for today, I'm going to do a tier ranking video of the famous young adult books on Twitter and other social media platforms. This is the second time that I'll be doing a tier ranking video on my channel. So yeah, without further ado, let's start. Alright, hey guys, so here we are with the tier listing. I think before this video, I only did this once, so this will be my second time doing a tier ranking video on my channel. So today we are going to tier rank very popular young adult books on Twitter and TikTok and other platforms, social media platforms out there. So we'll start with the very first one, A Court of Thorns and Roses. To be honest, I heard about this book multiple times. I really lost track how many times. It has been recommended to me several times also in the past. The main reason why this is very famous is because of probably Sarah J Maas. This is coming from a person who haven't read the book yet. So I can't rate it and it's definitely not on my TBR. It's going to be not going to read this one. So please don't take this the wrong way. The main reason why I'm not going to read it because I think I am not the target reader of this book. Upon after reading The Promise and after also hearing the reviews of what this book is all about, I think this book is not really for me, so I really have a lot of books that I need to read, and I can't see myself reading a book that I don't see myself trying to enjoy. Next one is A Curse So Dark and Lonely. This is also very famous. I think most of these books are famous. I've seen this one several times on social media. I actually own a copy of this one from Book Outlet, but I sold it. I'm not going to read this one also. The main reason why I tried to read it, but eventually sold it because I've heard there's romance, and I'm not really into romance, guys. Next one is this one, A Curse of Dark Magic. I read this one because of the hype and because of the cover. And this is actually the first book I've read from V.E. Schwab. And about this one, it was actually really good. I'm going to give it 4 stars. The Curse of Dark Magic. The premise was good. I hope there's more characters, more character development. The world was, or worlds were explored more. But anyway, I still did have a lot of fun reading the book, so it's a 4 star. An Ember in the Ashes. I haven't read this one, but this is really, really famous. The fan base of this series is really strong. There's really a lot of people who love this book. And I'm still open to read this, so I'm just going to put it on my TBR. The Foxel, I'm not going to read this. I haven't. The Foxable Court? I haven't heard about the one, so I can't. Are still that to discover the secrets of the universe. I read this back in 2015, 2014, and it used to be one of my all-time favorite books. It's one of the best young adult contemporary books I've read in my entire life up to this moment, and I always recommend this to some of my friends who's asking some book recommendations that are under young adult category. I mean, contemporary category under, sorry, young adult category, contemporary genre. Next one, A Song of Break and Ruin. I've seen this book before, but again, I have a lot of things to prioritize to read. I don't see myself reading this one. I think this one isn't for me. And also this one, Bloodlines. I'm not into vampires or any tropes that is influenced by vampires. Caraval. Caraval. This one was really famous years ago. This one is going to be not going to read this also, even though I once considered reading this one, but I haven't read that one yet. And again, there's other books that I still want to read. The City of Brass. I read this when I was sick back in 2018 or 2017. I read this really quickly because of the hype also. This is actually a debut novel, adult fantasy. And boy, I really love it. It was a 4 stars for me. It's an adult fantasy. And why is it in a young adult? It's actually an adult fantasy. And it is not for everyone. It started really slow. It's a slow burn, but the ending really saved it for me. It could have been a 2 or 3 stars read, but because of the ending, I really love it. And I still haven't read book two and book three, books two and three yet, but I have the copies already on my shelf, so probably going to pick those soon. This one, Sarah J Maas. This is probably the only Sarah J Maas that I can see myself reading because the people that I trust when it comes to book reviews, they really love this one. So this is actually an adult fantasy also. So I'm going to be putting this Crescent City by Sarah J Maas on the TBR. Divergent. Oh wow, I read this years ago when I was still very very young. It was I've been ranting about this. I'm just going to place this one on 4 stars because I'm always a fan, a bigger fan. I'm a fan of Divergent, but I'm always going to be a bigger fan of Hunger Games to Divergent. So I can't, if there's a Hunger Games here, I can't let Divergent and Hunger Games on the same score. Hunger Games will always be on top of Divergent. Please. This one, The Dance of Thieves, I used to have a copy for this, but I unhauled it and sold it. But I've heard a lot of good things about this one. Maybe I'm going to purchase again a copy and place it on my TBR. We'll see, hopefully. This one, Fallen, I've read this back in high school. To be honest, I got this as a birthday gift back in Christmas when I was in eighth grade, I think. Yeah, and it was good. It was good. It was dark. It was haunting. It was eerie. Um, I know there's romance. I know there's romance, but this I actually was surprised that I really love it. This one from Blood and Ash, I really love the cover about this one. It's all over Amazon. It's kind of famous right now, but again, because most of the reviews said that there's a bunch of romance here, so I'm not going to read this one. This Frostblood Vampires, not Legend Furyborn. This is kind of interesting. I tried to pick this one before on an ebook, but I did not finish it. I thought this book is not. I think this book's not really for me, so I DNF it. Shadow and Bone. Oh wow, I read this one. I love it. When I read it, it was a perfect. The cast. It was not perfect because Six of Crows was yeah better. But while back when I was reading this one, I kind of enjoyed it. So it's a 4 stars for me. This one, Heartless. No, I'm not going to read this because I felt that this book is not ready for me. House of Salt. This is something that I can see myself reading, probably. So I might give this one a chance. Harry Potter. Oh, I'm still in probably fourth grade. I read this one when I was fourth grade. I got a copy from my uncle. It's going to be have a special place in my heart. The dragon scene. Hagrid. Hush, hush. Oh, I've been really wanting to read this because of Fallen, the Falling Angels. So I'm gonna give this one a try soon. We'll see. Illuminate. Well, I read this one. Love it. I really love it. But I did not like the second book and the third book. So King of Cars. Nope. Not even though I'm a fan of some works of the author, but I don't really see myself reading this one. Legend. Yeah, one of my all-time favorite young adult science fiction series. This is I actually went on a book signing event by Mary Lou when she visited Cebu years ago when I was still in college. I really love her. I'm a big fan of Legend, Prodigy, and Champion. Ninth House, based on the reviews, I don't see myself reading this one. Percy Jackson, well, it's 5 star. It's going to have a special place in my heart. It's it's one of the books that you've read several years ago, but when you think about it now, you're still getting goosebumps because of the things that you experienced while reading this book. It really challenged my imagination. It really entertained me while I was reading it back then. So, yeah. This one, I've heard about this book many times before. The Raven Voice by by Maggie Stillwater. But, yeah, I don't see myself reading this also. Red Green also. Hmm. I used to have a copy for this, but I hold it. Renegades. I tried to read this, but I did not finish it. It was not for me. This book, I haven't heard about this one. Oh wow, Red, White, and Royal Blue. This is Let me see. I gave this one 1 star, 2 star. Yeah, I 1 star. Give this one 1 star. I don't. I'm not a fan. Sorry. Because the main reason why I don't like it is because I wish that it could have been explored more. Did not really like the characters and how the story ended. There's a lot of cliche, cringy moments for me. So no, I'm not. Side, I have to explain this. It's good. Maybe 4, but yeah, if I'm going to judge this based on the entire series, the side series, because I'm a big fan of the series, especially Thunderhead and the Toll, which those two books were way better than this one. So yeah, 5 stars. Serpent and Dove, another romance book. So I don't see myself reading this one. Shadows Between Us. I haven't heard about this one, but the cover looks good. Shatter Me, wow, I did not finish it. I don't like the writing style. I read the first chapter of the book, but the way the author writes a sentence and then draw a line on top, I'm not a fan. Jack the Reaper, based on the reviews, I'm not going to read it. Six of Crows, well, Six of Crows is way better than the Grisha trilogy. Mm, the characters in Six of Crows, the heist, amazing cast. Lady Midnight. I did not finish this one. This is me trying to attempt to be part of the Cassandra Clare circle by trying to read probably one of her most famous and highly rated and better works. Because I don't really love IDNF, the City of Bones. But this one, I'm not really into her writing style or probably her world. I can see why people love her, and I respect that, but I'm not the target market. I think I don't see myself reading any of her works for now. The Curl Prince, I read this one. It was really good. It was really good. It could have been better, but there's a lot of things that could have done better. But I was entertained. It was not a perfect book, but it was good. It was good. Gilded Wolves. I'm going to put this on my TBR because I'm going to give it a shot because I've heard that the author is a Filipino. So yeah, I'm going to support Philippines. This one definitely not for me, the selection series. My cousin loved this one though. Yeah, but I don't see myself reading this. It's not ready for me. Yeah, well, told you before, Hunger Games should be really on top of Divergent. Hunger Games. That's my childhood. Oh, wow. Just mentioned this one a while ago. I did not finish this one also. I tried. I really tried. Santa Clara. The Kill Kingdom, probably not. I've read this one before too. They said it was good, but I still have a lot of things to read. Cinder. Just correct me. Cinder or Cinder. I tried to read this, but I did not finish it. I don't really. I'm not a big fan of the retelling of Disney stories, but I know there's some twist to it, but not. Chain of Gold. I am not going to read this one. Um, but this is her latest works, so probably I'm going to give this one a try. Maybe because I haven't checked her latest works yet. So I'm going to check this one. I know Clockwork Angel was really good. A lot of people really love this one, really recommend it, but I tried, guys. It wasn't really for me. Oh, yeah, oh my god. Just mentioned it to the bones. Sorry. I don't want to say bad words. But I respect your, your preferences, but this one isn't really for me. It was not really, I'm not really the target market. Night Circus also. I did not finish it and I unhauled it. It's just because I'm not a fan of the writing style. I tried to read first two chapters and then I got really tired for about it. I just got really bored. Wow, Throne of Glass. I really love this one. But even though I felt like I was scammed because based on the marketing and the premise, the main character is a badass female, but when I read it, it was like the main character, the female main character was not badass at all. She was just I don't know. She was misinterpreted probably, or I was kind of disappointed, but I did have fun reading this, so I'm going to rate it 3 stars. Now for the puppy war. Oh, I love the first half. I don't like the last half. I still read the Dragon Republic though, but I'm still going to give the Dragon Republic 3 stars. I might read the last one, but I don't know when. I don't see myself reading it really soon, but we'll see. The Song of Achilles. This has been on my top of the TBR several times. I just can't get a hardcover or hard copy of this one because it's so expensive, but it's always on my TBR. I'm going to read this one. I'm always interested in reading this one because a lot of people love this one. The Rat and the Dawn. I have this one. I didn't have it. It's just because I was not the fan. I was that time. I was not in the mood to read a story set on a desert or a dry place, and there were archery and stuff in the first chapter. So I was kinda not in the mood, so I did not finish it, and then I ended selling my copy. Twilight, wow. I tried. I tried when I was in high school because of the hype. Most of my male friends and female friends and seniors were reading this one back in high school, and I jumped into the bandwagon right a bit. I was busy. I can't really remember if it was good or not. I was just really busy that time with my academics, so I did not finish it. Vampire Academy again, vampires. I'm not into vampires. Vicious. I haven't heard about this one. Is this by V Shop, the Vicious, or no? I think this is not. Based on the cover, it's not. It looks like a romance, so no. Oh, this one, The Vicious by V Shop. Wow, this was really good. Vicious by V Shop was really good. The two main characters, wonderful writing also, really dark but really interesting. Oh, I read this. Marilu Barkas. I'm a big fan of her because of the Legend series, but this one felt like a downplay of the Ready Player One. Yeah, she just really tried too much. It was pretty predictable, so it's going to be 2 stars. Lastly, The Wicked Saints. No, I don't see myself reading that one, but I've heard it was good for some people, but most of the people I know said it was bad, so I'm not going to read that one for now. So yeah, that's it. This is my tier ranking for famous young adult books, even though some of these are not young adults, especially this one. City Press is definitely adult, also Vicious, I think, as an adult. But anyway, based on this template on tier ranking, this is the result. So thank you so much for watching, guys. This is me, Joel, USA Reader. Please like, subscribe, leave some comments below, share if you want to, and thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.